How are you doing? So today I'm going to show you how to make basic and professional YouTube thumbnails, only requiring a basic level of Photoshop knowledge. So it only takes about 2 minutes, so let's jump right into this. All right, so here we go. We got our blank canvas. You're going to want to start out with a canvas size of about 1280 by 720. Next, I want to highlight some elements you're going to want to have in your YouTube thumbnail. So you're going to want a good background, something that's eye-catching but not too overwhelming. You're going to want a main subject. You're going to want some sort of call to action, so something saying wow or cool. And then a fourth element that's not always required, but I like to call it some sort of eye catcher or direction. It's basically an arrow, divider, circle, something to add a little flair and draw attention to your thumbnails. So first, let's start with the background. I just found this on Google, nothing crazy, nothing amazing. You can also make your own gradients in Photoshop quite easily, but I just took this one off of Google here. There's another image I also took off of Google. So you could either just get away with this blue background, but I'm going to spice it up just a tiny bit. And let's see what this does. If I go to, here we go. So that looks pretty neat. So this is just a color dodge, as you can see right here. So the command for that also is hold shift and hit plus or minus to, let's make sure we're clicked in this window. There we go. So shift or plus or minus, and you can run through all the different blend modes here. Next, I'm going to pull in our subject. So here we have, just for this example, we're going to use a dinosaur. Okay. Now, if you haven't seen my other videos on using Photoshop AI, I highly suggest go watch those. But if you want to easily cut something out, it's as simple as one button click. And there you go. You have your cutout dinosaur. I think I'm going to want to put him in the center here. Make him a tiny bit smaller. Okay. Just to add a little bit of contrast. Let's see what a drop shadow looks like on him. Okay, I like that. So I add a little drop shadow to that guy. Next, we're going to want to add our call to action or our text. So since this will be some sort of dinosaur video, I'm just going to say dino here. Dino. All right, actually, let's do this. Let's make it a little bit bigger. Command T. Get that a little bit bigger. There we go. Give it a little bit of angle to it. Now we could add a drop shadow to this. I'm not the biggest fan of drop shadows, but in YouTube thumbnails that seems to work pretty well. So let me drop him down a little bit, pull him up. Perfect. Okay, so now we are going to add the arrow, divider, circle, some sort of directional piece. So here we go. I'm just going to pull that in. So let's see how I want this. I want this pointing from the back. So let's right click and flip horizontal. Make this a little bit smaller. Maybe having him point at the dinosaur like that. There we go. And you can also experiment again with all these different layer styles, drop shadows, and things like that. So maybe an outer glow. Maybe we'll go with an outer glow just for fun. No reason in particular. So there we go. So there is your basic thumbnail. And now you can play with it or tune it. So I think I'm going to go a little bit lighter on these ferns back behind him. Perfect. That looks pretty good. So I don't want too much attention on the background. I want more of the attention on him. You could add, if you want to add strokes, change the color to your text. You could also throw in things, let's see, like this YouTube logo here. So if you're doing something specifically for relating to, you know, videos on YouTube about dinosaurs or something, you can always add in other little elements within or around your thumbnail, and you can kind of spread it out around and see what it looks like. I highly suggest you do not put anything down here, because this is where the little timestamp for your video will end up showing up. So that's it. That's a super easy and just basic YouTube thumbnail you can make with only just a basic level of Photoshop knowledge. Just remember, you have a good background that's not too distracting. You have a subject, some sort of text in there, one or two words, don't overdo it, and something, you know, that could be eye-catching, like an arrow, divider, or some sort of circle or bullseye. If you liked this video and found it helpful, please like and subscribe. I'm going to be putting new little videos out to help you guys out. And make sure you go check out some of my other videos. I touched on some AI stuff, as you saw me use in here, to help kind of your workflow go a little faster. So go check out some of those videos. Other than that, I'll see you in the next one.